Good Monday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our market intel brief at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley, call sign Wiz. And folks, man, huge day yesterday. The Sunday edition of the New York Times had this on the front page. Top Gun Navy pilots fly at the extremes. Their brains may suffer. Folks, this is why I started the No Fallen Heroes Foundation after sitting with psychedelic-assisted therapy about 4 years ago down in Mexico. Man, it's been a long time coming, but here we are on the front page of the New York Times. There's my dogfight video at the top. Really honored and humbled that this message is getting out there. It was a great article. Make sure you check it out. It's on my LinkedIn. You can follow me on LinkedIn, Matthew Wiz Buckley, or check out my Instagram, official Wiz Buckley. And you can click the link in my bio to read the New York Times article. I'll also... this video is on YouTube. I'll put it in the comment section as well if you want to check out the article. It's really good. Rosie is featured in here. Rosie flew Tomcats. Talk about being an underachiever. 7 deployments in the Tomcat, got out, and became a doctor. She actually is one of our grant recipients at the No Fallen Heroes Foundation, and she healed in Costa Rica sitting with Ebola. I said, you know what, Rosie, we need a chief medical officer. So Rosie is our CMO. And then also featured in the article is obviously my brother Slider. Slider's also a Tomcat guy. Had a weapons delivery go bad in Iraq, and he ended up taking out 3 generations of innocent Iraqis. Pretty brutal. Not his fault. Carried the trauma. He also went down to Mexico and healed. He's also one of our grant recipients. And guess what Slider's doing now? He's down in Mexico, working at a retreat center, putting the ladder down to help save and change the lives of his fellow veterans. So, folks, this is, like I said, honored and humbled to be leading this charge on the aviation side of the house. After I sat with the medicine, there was the foundation that I was kind of talking to at the time only focused on Navy SEALs. And then there was another foundation who only focused on combat veterans. I'm like, I'm embarrassed. I didn't, see any no shit real combat, man. The hardest flying I did was at Top Gun. Or landing back aboard the boat at night after a no-fly zone mission over southern Iraq. Probably the most boring flying of my existence. But trauma, right? Many of you know my childhood story and Navy story and all the trauma and the drugs and the alcohol and the loss of mission and purpose. And then obviously the physically demanding pulling G's, slamming aboard the aircraft carrier, catapult shots, sitting behind a huge radar transmitter, just emitting a shitload of radiation. It's not healthy. But at the aviation side of the house, what do? We got to hide that shit, right? Especially 90%, 95% of the aviator veterans that go where? To go fly commercial or fly for the airlines. They have to hide all this stuff. I don't give a shit, man. I own my own fighter jet that I fly on my own. I'm not an airline guy. So, the FAA, please come after me. But look at these families. Look at these families. 3 F-18 guys recently checked out on their own. And it's just absolutely devastating. And, reading this article and the families, what they've had to say, there was issues there. Radical trauma might need radical healing. That's why the No Fallen Heroes Foundation exists. There's so many different ways to heal, different modalities, hot yoga, breath work, meditation, climbing a mountain in Nepal, walking on the beach. Radical trauma might need radical therapy. So again, just a great, it just makes my heart smile having our mission on the front page of the New York Times. I never thought I'd be in the New York Times, unless the words like convicted felon were in front of my name or something, or whatever, or legendary investor. So really proud of that. Check out my LinkedIn or my Instagram, or it's actually posted also on the No Fallen Heroes page. Hey, quick, what is that? December 16th. What is that? Next Monday, 10 a.m. I'm going to do a 2024 debrief. Man, wait until you see some of our results here. It made my 151% return for 23 look bad. We are crushing it this year. And I'll give you my 2025 look ahead, what I'm targeting for max profit into the future. Make sure you register. Join me next Monday, 10 a.m. Head to go.topgunoptions.com/2025-brief-registration. I'll post that on LinkedIn and Twitter and in the YouTube video, the registration link. all of that. But go.topgunoptions.com/2025-brief-register. And it's a free brief. It's on me. You can check this out. We have a lot to cover. So much good stuff going on, folks. We've been printing money with our S&P 500 bullish double verticals. Told you to close them, or told my members, not you. If you're a free person, you didn't get any of these. We had bullish double vertical printing money on the S&P 500. Told you to close it Thursday, Friday last week, and then what did we do? We put on a bearish double vertical, and today, what did the S&P 500 do? Exactly what I thought it would do after it ran out of airspeed. So S&P 500, put the bearish trade on right here, and it's printing money. Absolutely fantastic. We're having a blast. Amazon, our bullish double verticals, our bullish. Look at this. Since, where was this? I did a free solo Amazon brief back here, right there. If you got into solo, put on a synthetic stock on Amazon back here, look, Amazon is up 15% in what's that, 4 weeks? Rip your face off rally. You're welcome. And then today, what did I do? I fired a bear call spread weekly because I said, hey, we're running out of airspeed here. And that's exactly what's going on. So I'm really excited about that. We've been printing money in our Amazon trades, our S&P 500 trades. I love what's going on. The S&P trade's looking pretty good. I can put those two together. Our bearish double vertical right now is up 49% since I sent out that alert on Friday. Good stuff going on here, folks. World's on fire. I'm glad Daniel Penny got off in New York City. Charges should have never been brought. Alvin Bragg, the prosecutor up there, needs to be thrown in jail. The guy is executing lawfare. So I'm thrilled that Daniel Perry got off. Marine veteran, served his country, thought people were in danger, stepped in to help. This guy's a drug addict, criminal. Unfortunately, he passed away. By the way, folks, he was alive when the cops showed up. So it was kind of on them that they didn't help treat this guy. But anyway, things are changing, and for the better. I did a fundraiser last night up at Trump National up in Palm Beach. Laura Trump was there, Eric, and got to brief the foundation and auction off some fighter jet flights for the No Fallen Heroes Foundation. I'm actually going to Mar-a-Lago on Thursday night for it's gala season, for another fundraiser for the Gray Team. It's a veterans organization here in Boca, auctioning off jet flights. Trump is rumored to either do a drive-by or to be at the event. Tulsi Gabbard, the nominee to be the director of national intelligence, is supposed to be the keynote speaker. So if I can get on stage for 5 minutes and hit them with the No Fallen Heroes Foundation mission, that's a win-win to me. I was supposed to be going out to Colorado this week for a retreat and to hold space for 3 grant recipients that are sitting with the medicine in Colorado, but I can't miss getting up and potentially in front of Trump and Tulsi Gabbard to get our message out there. So, and I was also supposed to take the jet out to Colorado at the end of the week for the NHL alumni game up there in Aspen and do the flyby for the national anthem with Dustin Lynch singing. But my wingman kid, Chris Proven, is going to take the jet up to Colorado instead, just because there's so much going on good back here at home. But good stuff. This is a rip your face off rally, and I think this is the S&P 500 chart. I think we're gonna give some back here, maybe back down to about 6,000 on the S&P 500. And let me just pull up Amazon real quick, man. Look at this. Told you, man. Santa Claus rally. Look at that. There's your last solo Amazon brief. Rip your face off rally, and we're just up here. It's overbought right now, but man, if you haven't taken your profits in those bullish double verticals or the burner trades, I would now. They're at max profit. You ain't squeezing any more out of it. Unless you're in the burner trade, which has the 200 calls. Still, you should have closed them this morning because Amazon peaked at $227, $229. They were $7, $8, whatever, in the money. Filthy rich. You're welcome. Merry Christmas. I got a great text from a new Lifetime member who already paid. He got the Black Friday deal and just got Lifetime for a steal. Already paid it off with the burner trades on the S&P 500 and Amazon. That's what we do here. Men lie, trades don't. Go.topgunoptions.com/2025-brief-registration. Join me next Monday, 10 a.m. for a debrief of 24 and then a brief for 2025. Have a great rest of your day. Fights on, namaste, and basi basi. Whiz out.